Hey everybody, hi, it's Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards coming at you for the second video today on January 31st, 2024 on a Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. California time. And just did another video, opened a box of Stadium Club 2023 that picked up today at Target. And got my Andre Dawson in the mail from eBay, which I'll recap here in a moment. Then I'm going to show you guys a 2019 historic autograph fat pack, and remastered to include 4 coin, stamp, uniform, key, Shatner relics per box, autographs 1 out of 2, 69 original trading card per box, historic autographs 69 cards per box, include parallels. Um, so historic autographs, hit or miss kind of set. Usually miss more than hit, but I'll give you a show of those. But first, let's recap what we got earlier. Alright, so what we got in the mail from eBay, a pretty nice centering on this superstar Andre Dawson card. That is number 48 from 1989 Topps. And these were the cards that came with the stickers. So they had the bright idea of putting a card with the sticker instead of just the little paperback. And they're super cool. So now I've got the 88, the 89 today, and the 90. So picked up the 88 and 90 the other day. Now I got the 89 here, which I really dig that image. That's an alternative image of Andre Dawson, another one that I didn't have before. And they're pretty good card stock. So we got that. Some of the things, highlights I would say from the Stadium Club. We got this kind of sepia gold refractor Stadium Club Chrome, Christian Yelich. Not numbered anywhere that I see, so some kind of variation chrome version. That's pretty cool. Then we got a die cut Triumvirance Anthony Rizzo. I'm not a huge fan of die cuts, but this is kind of cool. Gotta love Anthony Rizzo. And we got another chrome card out of that box, which was the Hall of Famer Mike Piazza. And we got the Corbin Carroll rookie card, so that's good. Sorry, folks. If you watched my last video talking about how I had a little nose running constantly today for a long while until I took some Alka-Seltzer cold medicine, but apparently my voice is a little worn out. But Corbin Carroll rookie card, so that's not a bad one to pick up. So that's pretty good. Then we got the Rafael Devers kind of weirdo card that people are talking about. It definitely stands out. You got to give him that. It's not the greatest card. That's the red foil version there on where you see Stadium Club. It's in red instead of the normal. Stadium Club silver, but that definitely will be dated in like 30 years or something like that. But it's kind of neat snapshot into the back of behind the scenes of how they do these Stadium Club cards. So it may not be the most cool looking card, but it's cool in its own weird way. So much like the Mariano Rivera Z Cavaricci wearing rookie card or whatever, It's definitely a card you won't forget about. So I guess that works in that sense. Alright, and then we got the Michael Harris the second card. The reason I'm showing you that one, there's your base kind of Stadium Club instead of being red like I showed you, was because the kind of blaster box loader master photo is of that card. And so this border in the inside is showing you how they cropped it to come up with this card. But as you can see, they put different logo on here. So that's kind of neat. And plus it's got a Cunha on there. So like I was talking about, someday in the future, people might not be able to afford a Cunha card, but they can afford this Harris card and get a Cunha on it. Much like people are doing with like Ty Cobb and Mickey Mantle these days. So who knows, that's pretty cool. And you know, we got some other rookie cards, and Nolan Ryan and Eddie Murray, and your standard fare. No Dawson though. Alright, so I'm going to move on and show you, let's see, see the rookies. Michael Massey, Miguel Vargas, Quan, Matt Wallner, Joey Meneses, Liberatore. That's it for your rookies there. Carlton Fisk, there you go. Alright, not going to dwell on those. So now let's look at this historic autographs pack and see what we get out of here. Alright, so this little box comes with this little foam, some dummy cards. I think they're like 40 bucks. You tell me what you think. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, leaving a comment, like answering that question, and liking, the subscribe and liking mostly for these videos to reach more people and see if they like the same kind of old style classic baseball cards that I like, and comments so that we can interact. Alright, so get a big giant dummy card. I wonder if they got that straight from Panini. I don't know how big a company Historic Autographs is. So once again, this is what you can expect. That's what you're set to get out of one of these. Alright, so our 1969 card that they gave us, a buyback. Now it's in really good shape as far as it's not flimsy or worn out or anything. It's just horribly centered. Tom Murphy pitcher for the Angels. But otherwise, I mean, the card's in pretty good shape. You know, that corner's not perfect by any means, but it's not bad. I mean, this card is really, feels very sturdy, like it's not been bent or done anything. But as you can see, centering is an issue. So so they bought back a Topps card to put out this 69 set of cards. I guess that's the theme of these little box set. So Topps chewing gum. And so I reckon that would be his rookie card for Tom. Shouldn't that say Tom graduated from the Ohio University, not Ohio State. So I would be wrong. Alright, so there's our buyback. So, not a big name by any means. Alright, then another dummy card, a thinner one. And I guess I'll get to that last. I'll get to these two next cards will be the last two cards, okay folks? So if you can remember that, those are our sort of hits. Alright, so you get this giant card. It's really thick relic card. And that's a 69 F250 trunk key. I thought it was a... Does an F250 have a trunk? Isn't an F250 a pickup truck? Did they mean to spell truck? Or is that meant to be trunk? So it's just an uncut key. And so that's like a 69 style key, I guess. Who knows if it's from back then. You have received an authentic key blank produced for use in the 69 car featured on the front. So I guess that's one of the things to try to get you to buy this. But once again, as far as I know, Ford F250 is a pickup truck. So I don't think they have trunks. So I'm not too sure about that. Alright, then the next is a relic card. Another thick relic. Vietnam uniform military relic. So just kind of a bland, like a basic shot. I mean, it's a cool image, but you know, a little piece of khaki uniform in there. So, I mean, I guess congratulations. You've received 2019 Historics Autograph 69 Military Relic Card. So, just go to the surplus store. Picked up that. And that's supposedly one of your hits. Alright, so for you Mets fans, you got amazing Mets with the tie-dye border. So the 69 Mets World Series ring. They're glossy. They're decent stock. But I don't know. I mean, there you can read about the Mets there. Overtook on my Cubbies to go on to be the World Series winners there. Apollo 10. So, you know, and I like weirdo stuff like that comes in Allen and Ginter, but I think you can kind of feel where I'm leaning on this. It's, you know, like, I just don't know why. You know, maybe if you were born in 69 or you grew up around then and you're like, oh, that's cool. You know, like if it was from the year I was born, then maybe I'd be a little more into it, but otherwise it's like, it's definitely not worth what they're charging for them at the local card shop. There's Camero, that's a nice one. Nice car. Card's kind of meh. So there's their information about the old 69 Camaro. And of course these people. Looks like that girl's naked right here. Woodstock, day 3. So, for you Woodstock hippie types, there you go. Alright. Then the Duke's first Oscar win. I don't know if that's the set of one of his movies, and I'm sure they're talking about, hey stranger, this is John Wayne, the Duke. Me and my buddy Clint Eastwood don't want to come from Albuquerque over there to Santa Clara to straighten you out. So you better talk about my Oscar win. You look at that. And although not John Wayne's best role or his best performance or his portrayal of U.S. Marshal Reuben Rooster Cogburn, J. Cogburn, garnered his first and only Academy Award. Rooster Cogburn was a pretty decent movie. Alright, the ARPANET. So the early original version of the internet or intranet. And so they kind of stick it to Al Gore here a little bit on this one. So I'm talking about the original internet. So you can pause that and read it. Alright, then they're trying to get you to complete their bounty. As much money as you would have to spend on these to get 100 red cards, red border set, which I don't think I got one. And they're going to give you 4,000 back. So you probably spend 8,000 to get 4,000 back and have like $100 worth of cards. Alright, so the next one, this one's kind of cool. It's a stamp card, so it's got a stamp from 1969, but did they cut it like that? Did they say, oh, we can get these stamps and cut them into fours and make 4 cards, or is that the rest of that stamp hidden behind that card? I doubt it, because of this edge would probably go off past that, or they're just showing you the part that's important, getting rid of the part that might have been canceled or something. I don't know, but they're just talking about the Duke's first Oscar win again. So you'd think it would, oh, so it's that other card, just the stamp version. I guess maybe each card has a stamp version, but it seems like you would have just come up with a card that had more to do with this stamps that you're using. But that's nice. You know, I like the stamp, so that's cool, but it's not even a full stamp. So there's that, and then our big hit of the box, which I don't know if this is guaranteed in every box. Let's take a look. Let's see, remastered to include 4 coin, stamp, uniform, key, or Shatner relics per box. Oh, so you're going to get 4 of each one of those. Okay. So you got a 1 in 4 chance of getting a Shatner relic, which we did. So, historic autographs, William Shatner relic, worn memorabilia. So right here, part of the Enterprise. So, captain, actor, icon, piece of like maybe one of those suits that people wore in the 60s or 70s. So I mean, you know, like typical relic. It's got ding up corners. You know, there's nothing spectacular or really stands out about that card, other than it has a piece of Captain Kirk, actor William Shatner memorabilia. So it's just he's worn this. Has nothing to do with from like his uniform or something from Star Trek. So I mean it's neat. It's neat to have a piece of William Shatner memorabilia, but you know, if it was like Star Trek worn or something, that would obviously make it a lot more valuable. But you know, it is what it is. So it's neat to have, but it's not worth what it costs. So definitely not a good return on investment, you know, unless you're going to be pulling like a Hank Aaron card or something from 69, and if it was in good shape, then maybe. So there you have it, folks. That's what you get out of one of these for like 40 bucks. I would say pass, unless you're a huge William Shatner fan and you just want to have a piece of his relic and pull it yourself. Then maybe if you want to spend what, $120 and hope that the odds work out in that 1 in 4 and you get this or one like this. But otherwise, you know, the stamp was neat, the key's kind of dumb, the Vietnam relic was okay, but it's not to any specific thing, it's just a uniform. So I would say that's the only thing in there that you might be like, oh yeah, I got this card, but I'd pass. I've bought a few things of historic autographs before, like blasters and whatnot, and I've never gotten anything good. This is probably the best that I've gotten, and I wouldn't even call that great because of the shape the card's in, and it's kind of bland. But I don't know. What do you think this card's worth, people? $10, 20, 30? I'd say 10, 15. It's like a lower quality Goodwin Champions, and Goodwin Champions isn't even a high quality product, and sometimes the cards are low quality but the set's cool, and then sometimes the card quality's good but then the set's lame. So I don't know, it's up to you to decide. But you do get a vintage 69 card, buddy. And so there we go. So that's gonna be second episode of old style classic baseball cards. And so I guess that'll do it for the day. So there you go. Thanks, people, for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and like. Alright, have a good day, and we'll hopefully have some eBay tomorrow. Bye.